The roof was a little bit low. I mean, it's an old house, so it's cool. And then this is the dine. So we said lounge dining, yes. So we can make this the dining. And the dining's got, that's like a triple wall or something like that. Okay, it goes out there. My good friends, welcome. And have you ever seen one of those good opportunities where you are thinking, wow, this is a good opportunity, but you're scared at the same time to run that opportunity? Well, today's video, it's one of those videos where, yeah, this opportunity, it's a good opportunity, but I'm a little bit scared. And you're going to see why I'm a little bit scared. On a day like this one, which is a Saturday, we are always looking into the behind the scene of the deal and try to see this opportunity, is it worth it, is it not? And that's what we're going to do. This is actually project number 7 in the flipping space. So as you all know, we do student accommodation and we number those projects. We also do flips and we number those projects. And this is a deal from the back in the days. Deal number 7. And deal number 7, we want to look into this deal in the intricacies of it. So this video is video 1 of 3. I think it's going to be, or maybe it's going to be video 1 of 2. And basically we're going to identify today some of the challenges that are on this particular property. And at the back of that, we'll also go through some of the opportunities that are there. And then we can decide with the information that we've got at hand right now, whether this is a good opportunity for us to go ahead. I'm going to start about talking to this particular area. It's a very small area in an area that is called Riversdale, which is out in the Vaal area. So it's a little bit of a distance from my office, a little bit of a distance from where I am. But otherwise, this property was put together with a guy called Johan back in the days in 1987. I wonder whether he's still around or alive, that guy. Maybe not. Who knows? Maybe he still is. If he was already doing opportunities in 1987, there's a decades ago. In the data that I've got, you know that the deeds office has obviously gone to digitalize the entire system back in the 90s. And this particular property, I don't see the value of it or how much Johan bought this property for. So I don't see it, but I see that he bought a humongous space. So it looks like it was a farm of sort. And in 2014, I can see that Johan sold this property to Harry and Natasha for $495,000. And then it got to be sold again for $250,000 in 2018. Why did it drop for almost half the price? And that's what we want to figure out. It is a 1,200 squares on this property. It is this particular town, Riversdale. It's in a peri-urban area. Some of you were like, what TJ? Peri-urban. Right, we're going to give you an explanation right here at the bottom what is a peri-urban area. And there you are, you can see what a peri-urban is. So as you walk around in this neighborhood, you could see actually farming activities. And over and above that, it is a neighborhood that has also started developing from agriculture to a normal suburb. So some of the houses that you see there are kind of like farmish houses. But in today's in 2024, there's lots of townhouses that have also crept in there. So it's an amazing place how that the transformation has progressed. So it's a very nice neighborhood to be in. The property is valued, my good friends, at a whooping $850,000. And when I saw this opportunity, it was on Facebook at that particular time, and it was selling. And I looked at it, I'm like, hey, this is a good opportunity. Let me just jump on into it. It is sitting under roof, around about 180 squares. So when I looked at the data, I said, this is a good opportunity. But before I go on, I just want to speak a little bit of some of the challenges that we can be able to see. I'm going to speak about just 10 challenges, but there was many challenges that I saw long before I was able to make a decision to say, should I buy this product, should I not? And this is what I want to bring into your space so that you and we can make a decision. So I'll give you 5, and then we're going to go into a video to actually see the actual property itself. And then we'll come back, we'll do another 5 challenges, and then thereafter I will give you an additional 5 opportunities that I think, and then you and I at the bottom in the comments, we can be able to say this is a good opportunity or not, or should we pass? Okay, it is deal number 7 on the flipping side. I saw this opportunity and I said to myself, it should be a good opportunity for a flip. So is it? I don't know. Challenge number 1. This particular property is heavily abandoned. There is nobody staying on this property. There's grass everywhere, and you will see in the video that I'm going to show you now that this property, I was scared that animals were going to jump out of this property, but you're going to see that. That's the first challenge. Renovating an abandoned house comes with so many challenges. Because you don't know whether the structure is still good. You just don't know what you don't know. And it really needs some real tenacity to be able to turn it around. So that's challenge number 1. Challenge number 2 is that we're not sure what is working on the property. Is plumbing still working? We don't know. Is the electrical still working? We don't know. Well, we could walk in through the house, we could see that some of the doors are gone, some of the windows are gone, but what else is still functioning? And the bones of the structure could be there, but what else could be not working? So that's a big challenge. So challenge number 2. Challenge number 3 is that the neighborhood actually refer this property as a ghost house. So is there a ghost in the house? What if we go and buy this property and there is a ghost, and in the evening the ghost comes out? I don't know. Do you believe in ghosts? But the neighborhood referred to this property as the ghost house. Ooh, okay. This is not Halloween stuff, right? This is like proper stuff. Okay, so it is a ghost house. Number 4 is that I actually didn't, up until, wait, let me rephrase there, right? Up until I visited Riversdale, I didn't know that there's a town called Riversdale. So this particular suburb is totally out of my sphere. That's number 2. Number 2, I'd been to the Vaal and I passed through Riversdale, yes, but I didn't know it was Riversdale. So as I was driving through the place, I was like, oh, deja vu, I've been here before. And I could see it's not like a suburb, like, you know, where Je ne sais quoi is. There's nice houses, don't get me wrong, but it's like a medium, not like very low, but low to medium neighborhood in terms of income, you know. So from an LSM perspective, it's on the lowest side. But anyways, I don't know this area, so I had to learn the area myself. Obviously, so that's challenge number 4. Challenge number 5 is that when I started driving from my place to where this particular property is, I put on my odometer, and by the time I go through to the place, I was exactly 119 kilometers away from my place. That's a huge challenge if you're doing a development. That's a huge challenge if you're doing renovations. That's a huge challenge if you're doing anything in the property space. The distance is just too big. Should I do this? Should I not? But hang 10, I'm going to show you now what the property actually looks like. So hang on. Yeah. Okay. This is the house. Apparently this is a deceased house. So this is the neighbor's house, which looks so nice. They've got a cottage there. If you look further down there, that is the garage. We're going to go there now. This is the outside. Okay, it says it's got a little bit of a lower a roof. Okay, and we're going in. Okay, this looks like a scullery, sort of like, or should I say, that's what I'm thinking we can make it. This was a bathing room. We can make it a kitchen because this is the entrance of the house. It hasn't been vandalized too bad though, compared to what I saw yesterday. This is I think lounge, sort of like. Can make it. All right. The roof was a little bit low. I mean, it's an old house, so it's cool. And then this is the dining. So we said lounge dining, yes. So we can make this the dining. And the dining's got, that's like a triple wall or something like that. Okay, it goes out there. And it goes into a veranda of sort. Which is cool, I think. And this is the main bedroom. It's small. Let's see, 1, 2. It's a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a 3 by 4. It's a very tiny bedroom. The smell is bad in here. Okay, this is the bathing room. Could leave it like this. And we could split this somewhere here, and we can make that a walk-in wardrobe. And coming next door here, this we could make a bedroom and extend. There's a little bit of a area there outside. We could just make that a bathing room, shower of sort. This is also another, was the old kitchen. Could make this a bedroom and also have the shower from outside there. So all in all, now we have bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, men in suit. We're going back, and we are in the lounge. We could possibly break away this to make, if it's not structural, to make it nice and big. Or we could make it pillar-like, but you can see how thick the wall is there. That looks like almost like a quadruple wall. Okay, cool. We're going out. Boom! Welcome back. I'm sure that you saw that video there. I apologize for some of the not so good quality, but I'm sure you were able to see the property, and you can relate to me when I did say to you that the property is abandoned. You can see that. Let's go ahead with some of the other challenges that we saw here on this property, and we can now be able to go into the opportunities. Challenge number 6 is that and when I went to visit this property for viewing purposes, it was on a Sunday morning. I remember that very well. And I went to see this property, and I had seen it for 150,000. That's what I'd seen it for. By the time I got there and the agent showed me the property, she said to me, there is someone who's keen to put in 200, and are you keen to put in 220? And I said, well, let me think about it. And that person called in. And by the way, I don't know whether I was hit here with some marketing tactic, but the bottom line is that eventually a 250 is what was the going price on that particular day. So is it still a good deal? We did say that on this particular property, it is sitting at a whopping value of 850,000, and now we're buying it for 250. As you saw it, that's exactly what we are getting. 250, that's what we're buying for. Is it still a good opportunity? If we subtract, right, 850 from 250, how much is equity on the table? So, right, for some of us, we don't know how to calculate. I'm going to put it up on the screen, and you're seeing there, that's the value of the money that we're going to be getting. And you can see, my good friends, that we've got a 600,000 to be playing around with here. So I think at this junction, I'm excited. I'm thinking this is a good deal. I'm thinking it's a good deal. The numbers are not lying. So is it a good deal? But nonetheless, challenge number 6 is that I actually don't have cash. I went to view this property, but I don't have the cash. The agent also then reinforced the thinking that this particular property, if she is to give it to me, it has to be a cash deal, no less. Oh God, should I go ahead with this deal? Where am I going to get the money from? That was my next challenge. Now, challenge number 7 is that I then learned from the estate agent that this property is actually a deceased estate. Some of you who don't know a deceased estate is that when you have died and you have not correctly structured all your stuff, basically the government wants to close your estate and make sure that whatever liabilities that you have, together with the assets that you have, everything is going to close and the books balance and you don't owe them anything. That's what a deceased estate is all about. So they're winding off the estate. Now here, my good friends, is that we know that it's a deceased estate. That was challenged. So I'm thinking, should I do this deceased estate? Should I not? What are the challenges? And my good friends, this was project number 2 for me to do a deceased estate. At this time on project number 7. So I've done a deceased estate before. So should I do this one? Is it good? Should I not do it? It's challenges that I'm just observing. And I'm asking you the same questions as well to say, should we be taking on this project? With the knowledge that we've got, if I was to bring this onto the table for you, and you've got the 250, would you do it? By the way, do not forget that every Wednesday at the top of the hour at 7 o'clock, we bring you what we call Wednesday Deal Day. And Wednesday Deal Day, my good friends, is just basically a day where we showcase a deal, and you who are subscribed here, you can easily raise your hand and say, TJ, I'm in for that deal, and we can pass on that deal to you. We have sold so many opportunities to many people here on this channel that is called the TJ Tribe. But let's come back to the challenges here. So it's a deceased estate. Challenge number 9, or should I say number 8, is that I have not flipped a property in this area before. And with what I know now, is it a potential flip or is it a buy-to-let? I went with my eyes thinking that I am buying a flip. So is it still a flip? It's a challenge. I'm struggling here. You saw what the property looks like. And I'm just asking the question, should we go ahead with this property as a flip or not? You know, we're wondering here. Now, over and above that, which was now challenge number 9, is that I was not so sure whether this could be a heritage property. When I pulled the deed on this property, I saw that outside the year that we had seen of 1987, the property itself was actually built in the 40s. Yeah, so it was built in the 40s. So is it still a good opportunity? Heritage comes with its own problems. I don't know. Is it still a good opportunity? There's 600,000 here, my good friends. Should we not do it? And then obviously, I mustn't say obviously, but my last challenge, which is challenge number 10, is that I was scared. I was really scared. I've been scared most of my time when doing opportunities. So here, I was very scared. That long grass, I mean, my voice was strong. I wasn't just showing that I'm scared. But real inside, I was scared. I was even scared to sign the offer to purchase because I knew that I don't have the cash. So is this a good deal? I've just walked away. I walked away with an offer to purchase and I said to the agent, I'll come back to you. So with what we know now, is it a good deal? In the comments, let me know, TJ, this is a good deal, this is not. Or what would you do if it was you? You have gone to see this property. I bring it to you here on our channel, and we have gone through to speak to our builder and our construction guy, and the construction guy has said round about 300,000 we will be able to do the project in and then out. So we're buying for 250. Renovation cost is around about 300, so we'll be all in on 550. And we did say that we can easily sell this property for around about 850. That's what it's evaluated for. So is it still a good deal? I don't know. For some of you, what do you think? Let me know in the comments. But let's go on to speak about the opportunities. Drum roll on the opportunities. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, there we go. Right, opportunities. I've got 5 opportunities that are here. The first opportunity is that I'm always networking. I didn't know about this deal, but a good friend of mine who saw this opportunity referred the deal to me. They said to me, TJ, I'm not in on this deal, but if you are in, I can refer the deal to you. So I've got friends. It's a good network that I've built over the years. I continue to do that. I'm continuing to be networking with you right here, and you have become also part of the network, provided that you are subscribed onto this channel. If you haven't subscribed, I don't know you. If you have subscribed, at least we know each other. You are subscribed here, so I know that there's a John, and you know that there's TJ. So we got a relationship. This is a network, and we are growing. And by the way, when you hit the subscribe button, our network grows, and we start also finding, or should I say, YouTube starts going to find other friends like you and I, and together we can all be here. And within the comments that we're doing, all of us will start becoming clever. So there is some benefits, in you subscribing. I am just saying it out there. You know what I mean? Now let's go on to opportunity number 2. Opportunity number 2 is that my good friend saw this property on what is called Facebook Market. Who does that? Who sells a property on Facebook Market? But anyway, it's an opportunity. It's a place that I didn't think that you'd find opportunities, but here we are. Bingo, right? So it's an opportunity that is available for us, and we can be able to exploit a little bit further. Opportunity number 3 is that it's a good price. The property is valued at 850. And we are buying this for 250. Is it a good opportunity? It is. I think so. But it's a good opportunity that needs to be explored. We need to unpack it a little bit so that we can see, is there real money? 300,000, is it really going to get us into the bank? Is it true? Or it's just not possible, right? Now, number 4 is that you also the property. I did a walkthrough of it, a little bit smelly. Whew, yeah. And the structure is still standing. The bones of the structure, as I like to call it, it is still standing. So which basically means that the property is still there. Now, is it still structurally sound? I don't know. But I see that as an opportunity that we can go on from there. There's a structure, and we can be able to develop from here. Number 5 is that I'm talking about opportunities, remember. I like number 5 is because I've been honing in over the years on getting this guy here to be more knowledgeable. The more knowledgeable you are, the better you can remove some of these risks. So the 5th opportunity is I am knowledgeable in these properties. I've been going to school. Besides over going to school, I am doing these deals. This is project number 7 of when I was starting off in the real estate back in the days. But we have done many other projects over and above this. So my knowledge keeps on growing, keeps on growing, keeps on growing. So does it give me confidence over all my other challenges to be able to do this? I don't know. What do you think? Now, over and above this, I know that I'm giving you 5 of these opportunities, But I also want to stress the fact that at this time, I've got a good team. People that are professionals in their own area that can go ahead and tell me this is wrong, this is right, this is the best way, and etc. So for that reason, my good friends, I want to end here and say to you, what do you think? In the comments, let me know whatever that comes to your head. Is it a good deal? Is it not? Is it something that we should walk away from? Remember, this is project number 7 here at the TJ Tribe. I'm glad that you've been here. I want to hear from you in the comments. Let us engage on this property here, whether it's a good deal or it's not. Send it to someone else and say to them, hey, would you do this deal or you not? Would you walk away? And if you think it's a good deal, hey, next week we're going to find out. Next week right here at the TJ Tribe on a Saturday, we are going to give you the feedback on this particular property. What is it that I ended up doing on this property with all these challenges, but also looking at these opportunities? So it is I, your boy, TJ. I will check you out on the next video right here at the TJ Tribe. Bam, bam.